Hey man, what's going on, chess lovers? Yeah, I know I haven't done a lot of live or whatever, but I wanted to give an opportunity for everyone to actually get a chance to log on, and because I know I've been getting a lot of questions, so I want to be able to answer those questions, and also for everybody that is logged on, I will answer a lot of y'all questions. I did actually had a lot of y'all ask me, what time do I do the live? So just so y'all know, guys, I'm in the state of Delaware, so obviously I'm on the Eastern Standard Time, so I'm on the East Coast. So I know a lot of y'all who watch my channel, um, y'all time, or I guess where y'all at, y'all locations, the time is different. So uh yeah, so I know some of y'all on Mountain Time, some of y'all may be on Eastern Standard Time, some of y'all may be on Central Standard Time, Pacific, whatever y'all want to call it. Um, but when do I actually do it? To be honest with you guys, it really varies though. I'm gonna try to do a lot of live. Hopefully, guys, my goal is to try to do it like after I come home from work. But a lot of times, guys, it's just so much stuff that I do, especially with seeing my family or really seeing my dad, and everything. So I try to do as much live as possible and everything. But as of now, guys, when I do lives and everything, it's probably going to be because right now, what time? It is seven. It's actually 7:24 right now. So I'm probably gonna do a live somewhere around 7. Uh, I will tell y'all this, guys. So Tuesdays and I'm sorry, not Tuesdays. Thursdays and Friday, I'm actually off. So I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all actually go on YouTube probably at like 11:30 and 12. So I'm gonna actually do my best on my days off just to do a live. Obviously, guys, when I do a live, obviously I'm gonna keep it where it's not really like always in my office and everything. I think the last time I did it, I had a chance to see, the living room and kitchen, even outside or whatever. But I'm probably gonna do one, probably outside, where cause I'm gonna take walks and I'm gonna just, different scenery, guys, and all that. So I just want to make it a little bit different and everything. But also, I want to give y'all an opportunity to actually answer or ask me any questions that y'all want to ask me. Obviously, guys, if y'all comment something, I'll be able to see it, as we speak. So I have no problems with that. I am doing this on live now, guys, to answer a lot of y'all questions because I know I'm getting a lot of other viewers that's actually coming in and asking, questions that probably a lot of y'all probably already know already, or maybe y'all forgot. But I just want to give the opportunity for the new viewers who don't really know me or whatever, and I'm gonna answer those questions. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. So. Uh, yeah, so I know one of so one somebody said, how long have you been playing chess for? So I've been obviously, guys, I've been playing chess since I was 12. I had my dad who taught me how to play chess, brought me my first chess set, and I'm talking about the plastic ones, guys, the plastic ones. And I think it was for my birthday or for Christmas. Brought me a chess set, taught me how to play, taught me how to make the moves. Obviously, he didn't teach me no tactics or like he didn't really teach me none of that, but he did teach me like the basic fundamentals of how to move the pieces and how to checkmate and all that. And that was pretty much about it. So obviously, guys, he used to beat me a lot of times. I used to lose a lot until I started reading a lot of chess books because I wanted to beat my dad, and I figured if I could beat him, I could beat anybody. So eventually, I started reading a lot of chess books, and I started getting good. And then eventually, I started beating my dad. And then it got to the point where he was like, "Man, I'm gonna get other people to play you," and he was getting his coworkers to play me, and I was beating every single one of them. Nobody was beating me. So you're probably wondering what chess book was I reading at the time. The first chess book I was reading was Openings by Yazir Sarwan. I was reading the ending books. I was reading, and this is just like going to the library, guys, and just getting these books because I didn't own a chess book. The only way I got through a chess book is going to the library a lot, and that's what I used to read. Even the opening books by Graham Burgess. Graham Burgess. And then there was another one by Bruce Payne, Zaps and Traps. Yeah, guy, that was like a really, really old, but that's what I grew up with. Bruce Payne, Zaps and Traps. Um, man, he had Bruce Payne had a couple of books that I used to look at, guys, and it was another old book by Robert something. I can't even think of his name, but I used to have that book. But my first book that I ever owned, that I actually got for my birthday, was actually Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess. And then after that, I had a friend who, or he wasn't my friend obviously, but he was somebody's stepdad or whatever. But I played him. He never beat me at all. I beat him every single time. And as a gift, he took me to a bookstore, told me to choose any chess book you want, because this place sold a lot of chess books. And the first chess book that I got, it was called Play Like a Grandmaster by Alexander Koda. Yeah. So yeah, so you can just imagine I studied that book from front to back. I read that book like probably 10 times, guys. I felt like that book was a Bible. Like the thinking analysis, the chess tree, all of it, guys. I read that thing back and forth. Um, and honestly, I think when I read that book, I think that book actually took my chess to a whole different level after I read Play Like a Grandmaster, because it changed the way that I thought. It changed, and some people say that the book is complicated, but I don't know, guy. I guess my mind worked different. I don't know, but I understood it, man. I just soaked it all in and everything, and I was just reading it over and over again until I understood it. And even if some stuff didn't make sense, guys, I still kept dissecting it and just reading it and just taking in the principles and, the puzzles, the illustrations, like all of it. I was just taking it all in, and I just started studying. Um, Play Like a Grandmaster. And then I just love the sound of Play Like a Grandmaster, because I felt like I was playing like a Grandmaster just by reading a book. I thought that book was like some type, it had like some secret techniques that I just needed to know. Um, but yeah, but also, guys, I think it wasn't just a book though, but I also think that it was what I believe in myself, like what I believed that what I was doing was actually helping me. A lot of y'all, which it's funny because this kind of goes into my the next question. Um, how do you develop that confidence, to play stronger players? And really, guys, is really believing in yourself and having that confidence. You gotta have that confidence to, to play anybody and believe that you're going to beat them. And I ain't talking about fake believing. I know y'all. I know y'all heard of the old saying, fake it till you make it. Which, guys, it does work, but I mean, really believe that you that strong player. Like I felt like I was a strong player. I felt like I could beat anybody, and I really believe that. When I played at my school, I felt like I could beat anybody, and I think the first time I played in a school tournament, I lost my first round. Um, because I was kind of like just starting out, but like I was still like kind of like started reading chess books and everything. Um, to be honest with you, I think that's when I really, really started reading chess books after I lost that in the first round at my chess school, and then I just started playing over and over again. Not really playing over again, but really studying a lot. And then I was using ICC Blitz. For all y'all that don't know, Internet Chess Club. Yeah, Internet Chess Club. I started going on that site. I don't know if people still use that site or whatever, but that used to be very, very popular back in the day. ICC. I used to love that. I used to love that. I don't, it wasn't. I don't even think it was an app at the time. It was just a computer. You had to go on a computer and log on and all that, and then play. So that's how I was getting better playing on that ICC. So it was crazy. Um, but yeah, guys, definitely believe in yourself. Definitely believe that like nobody can beat you. Now I'm not saying get all cocky and everything and all prideful and you can't accept advice from anybody or not. I'm just saying you just gotta believe in yourself, have the confidence, and believe that nobody can beat you, and you just feel like you just I don't know, like you just feel like nobody can stop you or whatever. And that whatever opening you play, you just feel as though nobody don't know this opening. Like you just feel as though like you just have that, like you just that good and everything. And I think when you start believing that in yourself and everything, and then on top of that, guys, it's not even just doing that, but you have to put in the work too. Obviously, guys, you got to study too. You got to put in the work. You know, I mean, because I could say, oh yeah, man, I could lift anything that I want. Like you could be like, yo, I could lift anything. I could lift 300 pounds. Obviously, that confidence is there, and you can believe that you can lift 300 pounds. But if you're not training to lift that 300 pounds, then obviously, guys, you're never going to lift that 300 pounds because you're not putting in the work. You know and there's an old saying where it says, faith without works is dead. So yeah, believe, have faith. Have faith, believe it, but you got to put in action too. So even the Bible says faith without works is dead. So just always remember that, guys. Have confidence, but at the same time, put the work in. Train it. Train like you a grandmaster. Train like you a pro. And you keep doing that and telling yourself every day, like, I'm the best or whatever. I'm the best chess player in the world. I play like this, or I play like this person. I play like this. Eventually, you're gonna start playing like that person. You're gonna start believing that you can do it. You know. At least that's how I do. Like I always tell myself, I am the title. What did I say? I used to say I'm the, I guess, the title killer, meaning that I could be any title chess players online. I could be any title chess player, whether online or on the board. I say that, and I still say that all the time, and I still say that. Um, and look, guys, I'm not even a title player, and I'm beating title players. Why? Because I say it to myself all the time, you know, and that's just how it goes. All right, so yeah, that's technically that question too. I did had somebody, which was very interesting. I had somebody ask me, are there any female chess grandmasters, and if so, who are they? Um, I personally didn't know I mean, obviously, I know a few female chess players, but when I was doing my research, guys, I realized that it's not really a lot of female chess grandmasters, which is like crazy. I think as of right now, I mean, like actually, like currently living, I believe there's like 37 living female grandmasters. And 10 of them are actually inactive. Out of 37, 10 of them are inactive. Um, Obviously, guys, you have Judith Poger, obviously female grandmaster. Obviously, I believe back in 2007, she was qualified at the participant of the, what was it, the 2005 FIDE World Championship tournament, in which that was a tournament where you had to be qualified by a rating to actually play there, and also that tournament actually determines who plays for that championship too. Um, who was the other one? Who? How you say her name? Who you fun? Who you fun? And guys, her name is spelled Hou, and her last name is spelled Yifan. So I hope I'm saying her name right. But Who you fun? I think she was one of the top. As far as rating wise, I think she kind of had. I think at one point she had, if she's still not, has one of the highest female ratings right now. I'm not really sure. I could be wrong. But I know she was pretty much up there though. But she's a strong player. Also, I know number two was Ju Wenju, from China. She's again. I love how she plays, man. I love how Ju Wenju plays. It's just crazy. But but yeah, but I know who you'll find, Ju and Ju. I'm trying to think on the other ones though. Who am I missing, guys? I can't think who. I'm trying to figure out who I'm missing though. But there's a couple. I know it's like 37 of them, guys. You know what? I'm gonna actually I'm gonna actually look this one up, guys. For real, cause I really want to give y'all the, cause I was just literally like looking this up and everything, and yeah. So here we go. Okay, so I think it's actually 39. there are 39 female chess players who hold the title of Grandmaster. So I thought it was 37. It's actually 39. So that's my bad on my part. Oh yeah, I forgot all about her. I forgot all about her, guys. Obviously Susan Poger. Nona Gap. I don't. No, that's not a female. I'm sorry. I know Susan Poger, but who was the other one? That was another one. Mai Chiburdin. I don't know how to say that name, guys. But she's a six-woman world chess champion. But obviously, she holds the title of a grandmaster as well. Uh, oh yeah, you can't forget Irina Crush. Obviously, you can't forget about Kanuru Humpy. Kanuru Humpy. I think I'm saying it right. Oh, and there's another one. I think she's from Russia. And honestly, and the crazy part is, guys, I follow this. It's this one woman that I have to say her name, but I actually follow her on Instagram, guys. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't think of her name. Oh, I definitely can't forget about Anna Muzichuk. I don't know how to say that name. Um, Oh my goodness, guys, and I think the one that I'm thinking of is, there we go. That's her name, from Russia. That's what I'm talking about. Alexandra Kostanuik. I don't know how you say that name, but yeah, you can't forget about her, guys, because she is nice. And actually, there's a whole list of the woman grandmasters, which is actually crazy. Um, as far as who has the highest, which that was another question too, guys. Who had the highest rating? Seems like the highest one. Oh, okay. And the crazy part, guy, and this is basing off of December of 2021. So as of December 2021 last year, seems like the one who has the highest rating right now is, it looks like it's Judith Poger, because her rating is 2735. And I don't think I see anybody that's as high as that. Nah, it's Judith Poger. Judith Poger, December 2000, yeah. And the crazy part is, who you fun? Which I thought she would have been. I really thought she was like the one that had the highest one, but I guess not. So the crazy part, who you fun? Her rating is 2686. 2686. So she technically would be. So she's probably the sec. So I think she has the second highest the second highest female rated player. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, guys. And actually, if y'all want, guys, y'all can actually. Matter of fact, I should be able to show y'all. So if y'all see all this, guys, I don't know if y'all can really see, but these are the names. So they got Nona. I don't know how to say these names. Obviously, Susan Poger, Judith Poger, one from Sweden. So it's pretty crazy though. But yeah, y'all can actually Google, guys. Y'all can Google that one, because it's a lot of people on there. All right. Well, not a lot, but it's 39 women grandmasters on here. So it's pretty interesting. And it's on Wikipedia, obviously. Um, okay, so let's go to the next question, guys. I know other people asking some other questions. I want the good ones, though. What was the other one? Oh, in a completely closed position in chess, is a knight better than a rook in a closed position? Um, in a closed position, yes, I would say that. Because obviously in a closed position, obviously a rook can't jump over pieces, but a knight can. So obviously, a knight would be better. Now, unless a rook is about to sacrifice a piece, unless you're about to sacrifice a rook or whatever to open up some stuff, but then again, I'm getting too technical here. But a completely, which he actually said it right, a completely closed position in chess Yeah, I will have to say that a knight is would be better, obviously. Yeah, so yeah, the knight is the only one that could jump over opponents and everything. So obviously a knight would be better. So hopefully that answer your question. All right. I'm trying to look for other. What was the other question? Oh, did I just close this? Hopefully I didn't close this. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. I'm back. All right, so somebody said, why don't the top chess players play on chess.com? I'm sorry, I don't know where you been at, but what top chess player, or I don't know. It seems to me the top chess players are playing on chess.com. So I don't know. You got MVL. I'll call him MVL, guys. He plays on chess.com. Hikaru Nakamura plays on chess.com. Magnus Carlsen played on chess.com. I think he plays on Lee Chess a lot, but Wesley So play on chess.com. Anishi plays on chess.com. Maurice, I mean, he's not the top player. Maurice is actually not the top player, but yeah, I mean, a lot of these players. I can't think of the other name. Like I think it's Wojciech. I'd say Radoslaw, but he's one of the top players too. But yeah, guys, a lot. There's a lot of top chess players that play on chess.com. Um, there's definitely is. Um, what's your other questions? Oh, how do you complicate a chess position? You can complicate a chess positions a lot, guys. Honestly, I would say this though. A lot of times, if you don't understand like certain things, if you don't understand certain positions or whatever, and you, especially if you have an advantage, you can have an advantage you can have an advantage in a position, and you'll screw it up by moving the wrong piece. Some players may move the piece in a inactive square. Some people may box their own piece in where they can't move anywhere. They don't have no open space or open squares to claim. Um, some people could put yourself in a position where your king is out in the open and your enemy can actually attack you like crazy, with tactics, with a whole bunch of stuff. Or one may actually become like a Petrosian and suffocate you like a python in a position because you made one wrong move. So, but people complicate the position, or most players will complicate the position when they look at a position and don't really understand what they're doing, or they're blindsided by. I want to the best way I want to say like deja vu. In your mind, you may think this is the best move, but in reality, you just played a horrible move. And because of that move, because you had a deja vu, because you thought it was a good move and everything, you complicated it because your judgment was wrong. That's what I call like blindsided. Um, you just didn't look at it correctly. But yeah, that's how you could complicate a chess position. I hope I understand that. Yeah, so and that's another thing, like and that's pretty much what I just talked about. Dubious, but confusing complications. Um, yeah, I will agree on that. Um, all right, so what's another question? I got some good questions, man. This is pretty interesting. Even I have to think about a lot of this stuff. What is the worst chess opening that has a name? What is the worst chess opening that has a name? Huh. I'm trying to think. The worst chess opening that has a name. I think there's one of them, which is kind of funny because I think uh who was his name? I think Eric from Chess Bra. I think he played a opening. It's called the the Manio's defense, and I think that one is I'm gonna tell you this. I wouldn't play that in a tournament. I would not play that in a tournament, guys. I really wouldn't. Um, the crazy it's funny though because I think trying to think. I gotta look this zone up real quick. Demanio. Yeah, Demanio actually condemned this as bad for black all the way back in the early 1500s. It's unclear as to why it was named after him, not so much of an honor, I say. The opening is, of course, never seen in today's top level. The last time a top level master played in a serious game was on Chigorin in 1897, even though at the time this opening had been known for, or has been known to be bad for black for more than 350 years. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, guy. So and for all y'all that don't know, the Manio opening is pretty much like e4, e5, knight f3, and then f6, and then knight catchers e5. Uh, okay, it wasn't. This wasn't the one that I was referring to though. I didn't know that was the. I didn't know they called that the Demonio's opening though. Um, yeah, cause I know e4, e5, knight f3, and then f6. So that's something basic. Knight catches e5, but but I get it. So queen e7, and then knight f3, queen catches e4 check. Black can also attempt d5 when d3, d catches, queen catches e4. But white will gain several temp by attacking the black queen. So yeah, so I guess the Manio defense is pretty much for black. So I wouldn't. Obviously, guys, I would never play the Demanio opener. I honestly, I don't even like people sacking on me in the beginning of the game anyway. So I wouldn't put myself in that position. I just wouldn't. If they're referring for as that being for black, I wouldn't do that. But but if that's the case, that's something I could think of as the Manio Open. The Grab Gambit, I think that's another one that I wouldn't play in a tournament. It's pretty much guys. It's for white. White goes to f3, and then the king goes to f2. Hikaru Nakamura played it in the chess.com. Who else played? I think Alexander Botez played something like that. It's a lot of players that actually played that. Um, no, I think I'm sorry. I think I got the opening mixed up. I think the Barnes I think it's called the Barnes opening, the Hammer Slog variation. Yeah, that's the f3 f2, but the no, that is the I think that is the Grab Gambit, is it? No, the Grok Gambit is okay. So I take that back. So the Grok Gambit, I take it as G4, E5, F4, but obviously you get checkmated with Queen H4. Um, they're confusing me because they got this all over the place. Um, but yeah, that was some good question. Y'all got me thinking on that. I actually had to look that up and everything. So that's pretty crazy. All right, guys. I don't want to stay on here too long, guys, but I'm trying to answer all the good questions and everything. Um, is Sakura Nakamura a toxic chess player? Honestly, guys, I do not know. I don't know if he's a toxic chess player. And why would somebody say is he a toxic chess player? He don't seem toxic to me, especially on his lives and all that. So I wouldn't know. So I couldn't answer that. What are the killer positional openings for white in chess? Um, I don't know. Positional wise, the only thing I can really say with that, guys, I want to say the red tie and the Catalan spring. I think that comes to mind. And the reason why I say that because I know Vladimir Kramnik, he plays the Catalan and everything. So and he's to me, in my opinion, he is a positional player. I just feel like he's a positional player. Um, Another one, the Berry Attack, which is the Kali Zuktor hybrid. I can never. I'm sorry, guys. I can never get these opening names right, but it's mostly a Queen's Gambit Decline. That's pretty positional. Um, yeah, it's definitely positional. I would have to say that's just in my opinion, but like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other openings that are also very very positional as well. Um, yeah. What was the other ones? Okay, so I'm gonna take like I'm gonna take two more. Okay, is it true that in Blitz chess the knight is stronger than the bishop? Honestly, that really all depends. To be honest with you, depending on the opening you play, depending on a certain position you play. So one can never be stronger than the other. Like I said, it really all depends on the position. So I would never say the knight is stronger than the bishop because some openings, some different positions, a bishop might be stronger than the knight depending on the position. So I have to say that. All right. Does playing chess make one use both the right and left brain in equal measure? Okay, y'all getting technical with that one. That's actually hurting my head. Honestly, I couldn't even. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't even answer that question. But if y'all can answer that question, that would be awesome. Like, what do y'all think about that? And the question again, guys, is does playing chess make one use both the right and left brain in equal measure? So I'm not really sure about that, but that's actually pretty interesting. So um yeah, guys. Um but yeah, guys. So like I said, I hope this helped, guys. Again, y'all can ask me a whole bunch of questions. It doesn't always have to be about chess, but I mean, y'all can ask me any questions y'all want. But obviously, the questions y'all do come to ask me is obviously is always about chess. But but yeah, y'all can ask me anything else too as well, especially improvements and all that. Y'all can ask me all of that. All right. So guys, I'm gonna actually go right now. Again, guys, I will try to be back on live most likely Thursday and Friday. Obviously, it's a little bit late. Well, most people is late. But um, somewhere at 12 or 11:30 and 12 ish or whatever, I'll be back on live. And then obviously, guys, I won't be in this office. All right. So again, guys, for all y'all that tuned in, thank y'all for tuning in. And again, for all y'all that's trying to get the Maurice Business Chess University, don't forget to get that either. And if y'all the new first time viewers, definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button.